For the last 40 years, public health messaging has hammered home a strict rule. The sun causes skin cancer, and you should avoid direct exposure whenever possible. We adopted that advice completely. We shifted our lives indoors, and when we do go outside, we coat ourselves in thick layers of zinc and chemical blocks. But in doing so, we created a biological vacuum. Before synthetic vitamins were routinely added to our diets, children growing up in the smog-choked, sunless cities of the Industrial Revolution developed rickets. Their bones softened, leaving them with severely bowed legs and stunted growth. To treat these bone diseases in the early 20th century, doctors relied on direct exposure. They placed children in circles around intense ultraviolet lamps, forcing their biology to kickstart the healing process. When we completely block the sun from our skin, we successfully lower the risk of cancer, but we trade it for a cascade of severe biological deficiencies.
Let's look at the mechanics of what actually happens when light hits your body. High-energy UVB radiation penetrates the upper layers of your epidermis. Down in your cells, light waves strike a specific cholesterol. Radiation breaks the chemical bonds, rearranging the molecule into vitamin D. This signals your immune system to produce catalycidin, a protein that actively destroys infectious agents like the flu virus. Sunlight triggers other immediate chemical reactions too. The radiation forces your skin to release nitric oxide to dilate your blood vessels and lower your blood pressure, while simultaneously pumping out beta endorphins to boost your mood. In the right dose, solar radiation is an incredibly potent medicine. In a high dose, it is a poison. That delicate biological balance perfectly mirrors the physics of Earth's relationship with the sun in space. Zooming out from the microscopic level, the sun serves as the gravitational anchor for our entire neighborhood in the galaxy. The sun is a massive engine dragging Earth and the rest of the solar system through the Milky Way at 450,000 miles per hour. The geometry of this flight path is highly unorthodox. As we move forward, the entire plane of our solar system is tilted at a 60-degree angle, rising and falling through the disk of the galaxy as it travels. This constant forward momentum plows us directly into deep space, exposing the planets to a relentless barrage of highly energetic interstellar radiation. But as the sun moves, it constantly exhales a stream of magnetized plasma known as the solar wind. This outward pressure inflates a massive, teardrop-shaped bubble around the planets called the heliosphere. Without this immense magnetic shield deflecting those cosmic rays, the interstellar radiation would strip away our atmosphere and eradicate all life on Earth. The mechanics that generate our protective bubble also create our greatest physical hazard. Because the sun is a ball of plasma, its equator rotates faster than its poles. Over time, the sun's massive magnetic field lines stretch, twist tightly together, and eventually snap under the intense pressure. When these magnetic bands snap, they cause coronal mass ejections, exploding clouds of superheated, magnetized plasma that hurtle outward at supersonic speeds. The star that actively shields us from the galaxy routinely fires millions of tons of electrified gas directly at the planets it protects. When one of those coronal mass ejections is aimed at Earth, it slams head-on into our planet's own magnetic field. The sheer force of the incoming solar plasma compresses our magnetic shield. During magnetic reconnection, our field lines are warped, broken apart, and forced to reconnect on the night side of the planet. This breach funnels highly charged solar particles directly down into our upper atmosphere. As they collide with gases like oxygen and nitrogen, they ignite the sky with the auroras. Most of the time, the display is harmless, but during a severe solar storm, like the Carrington event of 1859, our planetary defenses are completely overpowered. If a storm of that magnitude hit today, the rapidly shifting magnetic fields would induce massive, uncontrollable electrical currents in the ground. Those currents would travel up into our infrastructure, carrying enough excess voltage to melt power grid transformers, disable global GPS networks, and fry orbiting satellites. We are forced to navigate a narrow corridor of survival. We have to actively extract the sun's biological medicine while continuously engineering our modern world to withstand its inevitable magnetic fury.